Knowsley Safari Park to Llandudno, stage 2 of the Friends Life Tour of Britain, a distance of 200 kilometres. Marcel Kittel in the yellow jersey, the big German in the middle. I wonder if he would be in the yellow jersey at the end of the stage. A man that would surely be looking forward to the action ahead with 3 big climbs to come, Mark McNally, the overall leader of the King of the Mountains. Sonny Colbrelli started the day as the leader of the Odell Direct Sprinters competition. Now then, the first sprint on this stage scheduled to come after 9.7 kilometres. So as soon as the flag would be drawn in from the car, there it is, the action would be on thick and fast, and that was quickly in evidence with riders trying to go away. It was one of the members of the Tinkoff Saxo team that was first to go clear, and he really did ignite the burners as he tried to get clear of the main peloton to be the first rider to pick up the points of 3-second bonus at the first sprint in Widnes. But quickly he got some company with more riders trying to come across the gap. 3 riders then made it into a leading group of 4, and they began to start to work steadily as they closed down on Widnes and that first sprint. 3 2 and 1 seconds bonuses on the line, and 3 2 and 1 points. But amazingly, it was Alex Dowsett, the time trial specialist of Movistar, that jumped off the front of the main peloton and caught the others napping and swept past them, and Dowsett, burying himself, looked to pick up the maximum points. And it was Dowsett that maintained the front position all the way to the line in Widnes, picking up 3 seconds and 3 very valuable points. The rest behind tried valiantly to get on terms, but it was to no avail. Second was Martin Verschoor, and third was the Kiwi Tom Scully. There we are. That's how much effort it took. And then a group of 6 formed, and these were the 6 that dominated the whole of the stage. It was Chris Lawless of Great Britain, Lasse Hansen of Denmark, Rob Partridge, the Welshman on Giordana, Ian Bibby, and Pablo Lastras and Mark McNally. And it was Mark McNally, the leader of the Skoda King of the Mountains jersey, that was put to the sword by Ian Bibby at the top of the first climb of Glascoid, and it looked like Bibby was going to do it, but it was the Liverpudlian, that McNally, that took the maximum points to further increase his lead. Now those two are actually big friends, but it didn't look like it in that sprint. Big smile by both of them. But it was Bernard Eisel on the front of the peloton that spent most of the day on the front trying to drag the Sky team up. Now then, when we got to the summit of the second of the climbs, that was Tai Gwyn. Once again, it was a carbon copy of the 1-2 positions, but this time he had his effort timed to perfection, and it was McNally that had the measure of Bibby. So that meant that he had guaranteed a position on the podium at the end of the stage, whatever the outcome would be in the final sprint. Then there was a puncture, a front wheel puncture by the youngest member of this breakaway group, and that was the rider Chris Lawless. And poor old Lawless, he chased to try and get back. He did get back, but the effort had taken too much out of him, and he'd been swept up by the peloton. And finally the 3 that had survived from the 6 to the summit of the climb got pulled back, and it was the Spaniard, the oldest man in the race, Pablo Lastras, that persisted and tried to stay clear. But then it was Sylvain Chavanel riding on the IAM team, who's in the form of his life, that tried to go away. Immediately Alex Dowsett down the descent, and now within just over 2 kilometres to the finish, fancied his chances. So the time trial specialist Dowsett went to the front, and he had got a chase forming behind, of which Wiggins put Swift in the frame to try and win for Sky, but Swift was chased down all the way to the line by Mark Renshaw. Swift must have thought he got this one sewn. Bennett on the extreme left as well challenged, but as the closing metres unfolded, it was Mark Renshaw, the popular Australian, that threw his arms in the air to claim the stage victory in Llandudno. Popular victory as well. Swift congratulated him for the 2nd position. The stage result was Mark Renshaw winning from Ben Swift, Sam Bennett coming in 3rd, with Tyler Farrar in 4th position. And the overall standings after that meant that Mark Renshaw became the latest leader of the Tour of Britain, with a 4-second advantage over Swift, and Ruffoni tying actually 4 seconds adrift of the yellow jersey. It was some stage.